Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. Yes, good afternoon and welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. I hope we're all well. I hope we're all dandy on what promises to be at the eve of another classic at Anfield under the lights. I had to preview this game with the man that came on last time, and it is Flex. How are we doing, my brother?
Been better. Better football-wise, but health-wise and family and people's, everything is blessed, man. I'm smiling, I'm good. But Man United-wise,
for a life of happiness, health, and wealth for yourself, apart from United, that's what I wish you, bro. That's 100%, what I wish you. 100%. I can't say anything else about outside of football, but when it comes to this, I'm happy that you're not happy, if we're honest.
100%.
Thanks, guys, for getting involved with this. The match preview, we're going to get into it right now. The last time you were on Flex didn't end well for you, man, my friend. You predicted that, one, you wouldn't lose, but two, you wouldn't lose so badly. I predicted 3-0. It's famous now, really, the clip that we put out after. It was the clip of you predicting that 3-0? You're taking the piss. No, you don't come here and win. No, everyone get onto this guy in the comments. Alex Goodotro on Twitter as well. You held a 5-0 smoking, my bro. So, and I was with you on Thursday night. We were sitting next to each other, in fact, at the DR Sports 200K dinner. And again, I repeat what you said. You said it won't be close. Be about 3-0. So, to frame the match preview, how confident are you going into this one?
Yeah, it can't. It's gone. It's nothing. It's very, very peak. And then imagine after I did that show with you, I then went and Lex level up stupidly when we was driving on the way up, me and KG. I said, we will not lose it. Yeah, shocking. But, you know, whoever is a disgrace for following their team and backing their team to win a football match, you know?
I can't
but now I've had this evidence all year, bro. Minimum 3-0. Loss. Minimum 3-0. Wow. Minimum 3-0. It's bad because it's really bad. I'll tell you why it's really bad. The obvious reason is that you're so good. The obvious, all the Liverpool stuff is obvious. You're chasing a quadruple. You're in bang shit hot confidence. All of them things, 100%. But you know, we've got 5 players out. You know, players that were actually still playing, even he still pumped us 5-0. We haven't even got a Fred who can run around and try and put some energy in midfield. McTominay is going to kick people, try and run around. We've got a Paul Pogba who just got booed off by his own fans, A Matic who's aging, a Bruno dropping clangers, a Marcus Rashford who can barely control a football right now. Ronaldo, yes, at any moment can do something, but it's not enough. It's not enough in these type of games. And away from just those individuals, collectively as a team, I just don't see how we show enough about us to be able to impact the game in a positive way for United. I see this being a completely easy win for you guys. And I spoke to some Liverpool fans, and I think because of what you're chasing and the stakes being so high in the league that you know you can't afford to draw no games. Like you and City have set the bar so high, a draw is a terrible result for you at home to Man United. It really is in this position, especially the Man United that you'll be facing. I get why some Liverpool fans can be like, listen, we still just like, you know, you can't underestimate Villarreal, but you probably will win. But do you know what I mean? You still gotta. But nah, it's gonna be a tough watch for Man United fans, and you guys will comfortably win.
Wow, I never thought in my life that I'd have Flex on here saying those words. Unbelievable.
That's where I'm at in my life, bro. That's where I'm at. Just being honest.
But there's obviously that side of it, and I hear that there's nothing to be happy about. But then there will be Liverpool fans like Bailey who say they are nervous, but we do win. I mean, listen, Liverpool, Manchester United, I don't care what form we're in, what form you're in. That kind of, I hate saying it, it kind of goes out the window because it is still Liverpool and United at Anfield. It's on a Tuesday night. We're not going to have the atmosphere. Maybe
don't go out the window this time, Alex. Man, this team ain't got the minerals, bro.
So you're
seriously, it's that bad.
You're not even allowing other Liverpool fans to say, "Oh, it's United. We're still nervous. It's a big game."
Bro. Wow. That's how honest I'm being. I'm just being unequivocally honest with how I feel about my football team right now, and not even just basing it off emotion, basing it off evidence, bro. Yeah. Like real hard facts. We've just scraped past Norwich. bro.
Yeah.
Bottom of the league at home. We needed 37 Ronaldo to score a hat-trick. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we just lost to Everton the week before that. No minerals. Like, it was in Liverpool last couple of weeks ago. No minerals, bro. Ran harder than us, worked harder than us. Bang average Everton, didn't even play good. So you can't. Ralph Rangnick's even saying it in a press conference, bro. He's saying only we're the only team in the league who concede these type of goals. You just have to get real with it. You're going to play a well-oiled machine in Liverpool, a super powerhouse in Liverpool, who are on their game. It's not even defeatist, it's realist. There is being like, oh, we haven't been great, but we can pick it up, we can do this. There's that, and then there's just being honest. There is no evidence that I've seen all season to suggest anything. And Bailey 19 says that there affects any injuries for you guys coming into this game. Yeah, 5. And that's what I'm saying. And they're out of the guys who played last time we got battered 5-0. So even if these guys were playing in this moment, I still wouldn't be that much more confident. But you take them out, you take out Luke Shaw, you take out Varane, you take out McTominay, you take out Fred, and the other injury is Cavani, who's always injured. He doesn't count. So what's that? Varane, McTominay, Fred, Shaw. Take out them 4 who would start.
Wow. I mean, I've been saying it for years. United's best player, and has been, I would say, maybe since Fergie left, has been David De Gea, which isn't a good thing necessarily if you're a big fan like yourself. That means that he's having to save you out of trouble at the last minute. I mean, the saves that I see this guy pull off on a week-to-week basis. Listen, yes, he drops a clang every now and again, but we're talking about a goalkeeper who's played at that level now for United, massive club. Since 2011, the abuse he got when he came in for being too skinny and lightweight. Man, is he a good goalkeeper? And obviously, like all goalkeepers, he does drop a clanger. But where? And this is a genuine question. Where would you be without him?
Him and Ronaldo.
Yeah.
If they weren't there, literally for Ronaldo at the top end of the pitch, scored 21 goals in all comps. And De Gea is saving our asses all the time. He made a wicked save at 2-2 against Norwich. And then he made one at 0-0 after like a couple of minutes when Pukki was clean through. It's what he does. We'd be, I don't want to say, we'll probably be near just above Everton. It's that bad. It's that bad.
Relegation fight.
Yeah, like maybe like just a little bit above that to be safe. Like maybe we're at Brentford or something like that. Like it'd be mad. It's peak.
Genuinely, he's that good. Like, it's just mental when you think about it. I mean, there's obviously been loads of chat again about Harry Maguire rightfully or wrongfully. Have you seen the video of when he's like lining up on the pitch and he does this thing where he puts his legs back and then he uses that move that he's learned to knock out Pogba? Blood coming out of his head. He did the same with his big meathead to Ronaldo earlier. Like, genuinely, and again, I'm going to take all banter out of this question when I say it. Does Ralph Rangnick genuinely need to sit down with him and say, like, can you stop injuring our players, our own play? Like, what are you doing? That's not normal. Like,
he can't eat.
I'm struggling, Flex, bro. I'm struggling to see.
What do you think we're doing? What do you try being us? To be fair, though, asking for sympathy from Liverpool fans, you just shouldn't even do it as a United fan because it's you're not going to get much. You're not going to get it, and rightly so. This is our time to be in the mud, isn't it? It's just as simple as that. You just got to take it.
But answer me that question.
What can he do? Like, he's here for a good time, not a long time, innit? So he knows he's gone in 6 games. That's why he can't change the captaincy. He couldn't sign players in January. He's an interim guy. It's a supply teacher, isn't it? When you ain't done your homework and you walk in and you see the supply teacher, bless. Do you know what I mean? It's calm. What's he going to do? Tell Miss that I was a bit naughty? Like, calm.
Who's she going to believe?
Do you know what I mean? It's minor, isn't it? So it's it's one of them. He hasn't had much impact over the squad. But what I like is that he's been very damning about how he talks about them, you know, and says it as it is. You know, he says they're not physical enough. They don't work hard enough. You know, he says it as it is.
I mean, some of those injuries he'd give to, and Pogba slamming the floor, thinking, "What is this guy doing?"
Do you know what, bro? When that happened, I was sitting in my seat. I see him banging the floor, and I was like, "What's happened? Like something bad? Like he's proper frustrated. Like what's going on?" And then, like you said, I just see the same video you see on social media. I just shook my head.
I'm just struggling. Like, why does your leg go out when you're trying to?
No, he's off balance, isn't it, man? He's just trying to. You know what I mean?
No, there's no excuses, Flex, man. I don't know if he thought he was playing gymnastics or football there. I mean, It's
mate.
jokes. It's jokes. Let's get
Yeah.
into a couple of the comments. LFCDS. What's gone our way recently is we've had the full squad. We've never been this lucky. It's a good point, Flex. I mean, you look at Chelsea's fullbacks. If they're around, would they be higher up in the league? You look at City without De Bruyne, it hasn't affected them too much. Us last season. And yes, we have had injuries this season. But I guess if we don't get injuries, yeah, I guess that is the bit of luck you need.
It is. Yeah. I think, look, you still made the top 4 last year after that horrendous batch of injuries. Horrendous. You were looking like you really weren't going to get it.
Finished third.
Yeah. Unbelievable. And it looked like you was going to be. I remember that game at Old Trafford last year where we were like, oh, if we beat them, we'll make sure they don't get top 4. All we got to do is win.
4-2.
And we was in a good moment then as well. And you came and done the thing on us with like Williams and that playing and flipping. What's the other guy's name?
Nat Phillips.
Nat Phillips and that. So
can't ever forget. I know Ant Dicko in the comments here. He's a big fan of remembering the fact that we would not be in the Champions League without Nat Phillips and Reece Williams.
Yeah,
Trust me, bro. They did such a
They've
great
done
job
well.
for us.
Yeah.
I mean, you must be sick of seeing comments like this as well, right? Remember when they signed Sancho, Varane, Ronaldo, and we're going to win everything? Have you ever seen a start of the season's kind of predictions, energy towards how good the season is going to be change from? Because let's be honest, like all United fans were doing the maths really, thinking, right, well, we finished second. We've just added
got to compete.
That gets you one place above, and that place is first. And I understand that logic. Even though it was a poor United team, how has it changed this much from you're talking about relegation with no Ronaldo and De Gea. How have we gone from winning the league to that?
Yeah, my thing was, I never said we'd win the league. My thing was that we've that's it now. There's no excuses. You didn't get central defensive midfielder, but you finished second and you got Sancho, Varane, and Ronaldo. You should be challenging for the league.
Yeah,
that's it, Ollie, or you're gone. And obviously, it was the latter because it went horrendous around October, getting dicked by Watford.
Yeah,
4-1. 4-1. So it just shows that the club's broken, and us as fans need to accept that as well. Like when you're really wanting your team to kind of kick back into gear and you see exciting signings, you lose yourself and you say, you know what? Yeah, this is the right thing. This is the right this. This is the right that. And it all comes crumbling down. And that's why, and that's for me anyway, I've realized that no more of that. I've realized also that it has to be stripped down, has to be stripped right down and built properly as an actual team. We really do, because buying the big players, the marquee names, all of that, it's done. It's done. And we deserve every little bit of banter that comes our way. We do, because the energy was there at the beginning of the season. And you know what? Do I regret that? I don't, I don't, because actually the expectancy for signing these type of players, and spending the amount of money that we've spent, damn right, and finishing third and then second, Europa League final, didn't win it, didn't get over the line. You're damn right. I should be saying, well, you got Sancho, Varane, and Ronaldo now. Like, let's go. Damn right, the expectancy should be there. So I don't regret that. I'll take it, but I don't regret it, because at the end of the day, if your team spends money in the position that they were in with quality players, yeah, you don't expect them to flop like that. But the expectancy should be that you're doing well, and you got to take it if you don't. And that's what's happened. Shocking.
Massive shout out to Ravadam for the super chat. Don't forget, guys, if you do definitely want your comment read out, we do accept super chats, and we love the support that you show. He says we should call social services and have them rescue Sancho from that awful place. Imagine how good he would be with some coaching and hugs from Klopp.
Well, hopefully Ten Hag can change that. Yeah, hopefully, exactly. We at Man United, the common theme of Man United is that every player almost arrives there and becomes worse. Yeah. It shows you that it's a broken institution. It does. It really does. So that's why Eric Ten Hag coming in is one thing, but the structure and the way we run the football club has to change. The recruitment has to change.
That takes a while, man.
And the coaching has to change, yeah.
Big up to Jody. To be honest, I thought they would be playing better than this at the start of the season, because, Ronaldo, Sancho and Varane are an improvement to any team. Yeah, I mean, that's what we just touched on.
I got Liverpool friends who were saying, I don't know what you were saying at the time. I know a lot of Liverpool fans probably would have still said, man, you're like, look at them. They've got a couple, man. They're still going to be shit next year. I get that. But I did have a few friends who were like, it's going to be interesting this year because you lot have got some players. So, you know, I don't think everyone thought that Man United would be this shit. This surprised even the rivals.
I'm telling you, no one thought it would be this bad.
Yeah.
And the hardest Reds that I know, they would have said, oh, well, they have just improved like that. I don't think I can remember anyone saying they're going to be shit still. Like, no one was saying that. LFCDS, are you at the game tomorrow? Yes, myself, James, and Ruby all sitting next to each other, actually. So that'll be the first time we've all done that. That'll be wicked. Glenn Boylan makes a good point. This game would probably suit United better at a 12:30 kickoff or even a 3. But under the lights at Anfield, they have no chance.
Do you know what, Glenn? Big up yourself, because I've said that on our shows. I literally said that
Must have been watching.
Exactly like that. Yeah, I was literally like 8 p.m. under the lights, Anfield, chasing quadruple like that. I was saying that. I can't remember what show it was, but our players don't have the minerals. They don't, man.
Ant Dicko, very positive here, says, ideally, we're 3-0 up at half-time, take off if you're ready for the other lot on Sunday. Obviously, we know that Mo Salah starving for a goal, and that's where United comes in. I mean, it's not good in the comments for you, brother.
If I was them, bro, I'll be saying exactly the same thing.
Bailey said he predicted United to finish 3rd. Liverpool have a great squad, and they will violate United tomorrow, says Gary. Big up, Alex. Big up, Flex. Would love to know whether Flex predicted us to finish higher than United this season at the start of the season.
I didn't think we'd win the league. I said we have to compete. You bring Ronaldo back, you bring in Sancho, you bring in Varane. You have to be competing because Liverpool and City's bar is so high with the 90 points thing. You know, no one's walking in. Chelsea can't even do it. Chelsea can't get near it, and they're good. Do you know what I mean? So what right have we got to even... We've put up nothing near them numbers. So I never predicted that we'd finish higher than you. I just kind of said that, well, we should be challenging. We should be getting to the sort of last 6 or 7 games and be 4 or so points off or whatever, just be in and around it. How wrong was I? But that's what I predicted.
Robert Hill, expect to hear that Klopp song at full blast tomorrow night. And of course, obviously, we always welcome any other fan that comes onto the channel with open arms.
Big up,
I'm usually a bag of nerves before a United match. This is the first time looking forward to it. Let me try and get a little prediction of the lineup going. I think the reason Keita started on Saturday was so that Jordan Henderson would be in the mood, the right fitness levels to start this one on Tuesday night. So Alisson in goal again. What can I keep saying about this man that hasn't already been said? The save from Sterling right at the end, the save
Big
from
save.
Jesus. These are just great saves and a great goalkeeper. And I would say, and I said it the other day, I think he's the best goalkeeper of my lifetime, but maybe Liverpool's history as well. And there was Ray Clements, of course there was. But I can only speak on necessarily what I've seen. I was never lucky enough to see Ray Clements, but he's in goal. Trent, the most assists in the league, right back. I bring Matip back in. Yes, Konate scored 3 goals, and I guess people would say it's a bit harsh to drop him for this one in this form. Or actually, let me know in the comments. Do you disagree with me? I think Matip should start.
Don't matter, bro. Don't matter which one you do.
For the Liverpool
you'd be all right.
Preference, I guess.
I'll tell you lot now. It don't matter which 2 you play.
Left back, Robbo, obviously now in the middle. And again, you're a football man. You know the levels, Flex. I know you do. How impressive is Thiago?
Yeah, he's
from a rival fan.
Yeah, he's now come into it because I feel there was a point, especially last season. I know he had his injuries and kind of, struggling to get going of to his level, what he can play at. There was a little bit of a question mark there, because I remember when you got him, I was fuming. I was like, they've got him for so cheap. Because I think you got him just after you got Jota, didn't you? Quick succession. And I was like, look at the money. Look how Liverpool spend. I was fuming when you got Jota for like 40 million. I was like, hello, where are we? We're trying to get Sancho for 120 million. Why don't we just get Jota? I said that at the time. And then when you got when you got Thiago for like 25 million, was it?
Yeah.
I was like, look at what's going on here. But after that first season, I remember saying, okay, might have dodged a bullet there. He's not actually done much, has he? But this season, he's kicked on, especially back end of the season. He's kicked on, man, and he's just a Rolls Royce on the ball, isn't it? He's just class. And if he starts, which is very likely, if he starts and is in gear again, I speak about our midfield not having anything in it. We won't see the ball, bro.
Dangerous if that happens. So Henderson, Thiago, and of course Fabinho, and then up front, I think we start Luis Diaz. If I wanted a game for him to start, and again under the lights, the Anfield, the atmosphere, etc., get him on and start him against United. There is a shout to say drop Mo Salah. Look at the numbers; they're not there.
Yeah, he's been struggling a bit recently, isn't it?
The one chink in our armor at the minute is that our main man isn't firing.
But can Luis Diaz play good from the right though, as well?
I would have Lewis on the left still, and then on the right hand side you could have a Jota, and then through the middle you could have Mane or Firmino.
It's hard because Salah's. You don't really know how the others are on the right hand side because Salah's always there.
Exactly. Do you know what? For this one, I think Salah starts. That's a bit. Yeah, I think for United at home, he starts. Scored a hat-trick against you earlier on in the season, obviously. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Diaz, Mane and Salah. And I think to bring on, or to be able to bring on, Jota, Firmino, Keita, these kind of guys, it's going to be mad. Let me know in the comments if you agree with that one. Let's do a quick score prediction, and I'll run through a couple of comments. Flex, what do you reckon?
I said minimum 3-0 in it. So I think it could be worse though.
Jesus.
I'll say 3-0 Liverpool.
3-0 Liverpool. 6 times has gone 4, 3-1 to me for Glenn. Here's a good question I wanted to get into because I know you'll have some good answers about this. Where is it? It was from Ant Dicko, who always comes with the sick questions.
Big up, Ant, man.
Question for both lads. What's the worst game to do interviews outside the grounds? So I'll go first. I reckon for me personally that I've experienced, it's definitely Chelsea. I remember standing there right at the start of the Kop TV with my red mic like this, not knowing that it was where the home fans came out, and a blue wall just ate me up, bro. I couldn't even go left or right. It was a wall. And I'm standing there like, I had to put that under my, you know how it gets sometimes.
Yeah, it's peak there. Because you go out onto the road as well, where the bus stop is, where you get let out that end. Or the other side where you all mix in. Yeah.
And Tottenham as well. I've been, abused
Tottenham
basically.
Was all right.
Tottenham. Anfield, it's always love. Obviously, I never have any problems there.
Yeah.
Arsenal, it's love as well because I'm on AFTV a lot. So but yeah, those two for me.
It's hard, man. Definitely Leeds. We've done it. We didn't get to do it last year because there's no fans, so I experienced it this year. That different level, honestly, different level of policing to Man City away and different level of policing to Liverpool away. It was SWAT teams, right? But everything. It was mad. Dogs, everything. Never. It was insane. So that was very tricky to get stuff done. Liverpool, because you come out at Anfield Road end and you kind of, again, the Liverpool fans are walking along that way. Come out into them. It's a bit. So that's quite tough, actually.
Leeds and Anfield,
yeah.
Listen, I'm sure there's more grounds as well that we haven't even been to yet, like Luton. That could be a mad one doing some fans outside of there next season.
We'll be Kenilworth Road.
It'd be literally. We'll be in someone's front living room doing that.
That's right.
Big up to the United View for getting 100k in such a short space of time as well, man.
Yes,
8
man.
months,
Big up, man.
Incredible achievement, really is. Diaz has to start, says Tammy. I know she's a massive Diaz fan.
I'm shook 11, man. He's
no point. No point in that, to be honest.
No point.
Right, everyone's sending in their score predictions. Right, I'm going to give mine. I reckon we win 4-1 tomorrow night. Like I said, I'll be there with James, Ruby, and all the regulars as well that you see every week on the Kop TV. We'll be doing the fan cams after what hopefully is a massive win for Liverpool. If you're in the game, come over and have a word with us. But Flex, thank you so much for coming on, my brother. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, mate.
Man.
Hopefully, so I think someone said there, where you secretly, there you go. Winnerpool says that you secretly hoping for an upset. Deep down, you must be. Give us something, man. Of course I am. Not deep down.
I'm giving you a goal.
Right out.
I've
No,
given you a
obviously,
goal.
look, if we could come out of there with 0-0, I'll be unbearable. I would, you'd have to block me,
Yeah, I
honestly,
might have to.
because I know how damaging it is for you to not win this game, let alone
Yeah,
the draws. It's catastrophe. You can't.
yeah.
The bar is so high, you can't afford to drop any points. So if we could get a 0-0 draw, just try and spoil your party a little bit, then I'll be amazed.
All right. Well, let's end it on a positive note. Going for a big Liverpool win, of course. Massive shout out to Flex. Catch him on the
Big up.
United View. Catch him with myself on DR Sports, as always. Right. I'll see you outside Anfield tomorrow night, guys. It's going to be a big one.
Whoa. Just before you go,
Don't forget, give us a like, drop us a comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
the voice of football's most famous stand.